Let's move on to the big exclusive interview that we had. Shireen Bhanakali caught up with former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram. In an outspoken and a freewheeling chat, the former Finance Minister hit out at the government on the way it was tackling the bad loan menace. He was specifically critical of the formation of the Bank Boards Bureau. Let's listen into that candid chat.
What they have done is scared the bankers out of their wits. Nobody wants to settle anything. Nobody wants to sell distressed assets. Nobody wants to enter into compromises or write-offs. Because, as one officer told me, one banker told me, they're afraid of the 3 or 4 C's.
The CVC, the CBI, and
CBI
yes,
and
the CAG.
CAG and one more he said.
Courts.
I mean, this is not the way to run banks. But I can say categorically that the way they approached the NPA problem was a wrong way. Raghuram Rajan cautioned them. You set up a bureau over the banker, over the chairman and the managing director, and that bureau will resolve every issue. Everybody will kick it up to the bureau. Why would the chairman and managing director take responsibility?
But isn't it
I have said that the BBB is a bad idea, and I think a future government will come and rescind it.
There are amendments to the law that are required to deal with NPAs?
No, you must change your attitude to NPAs. There will be NPAs when there's an economic downturn.
The GST is now a step closer to reality. The 1st of July is what the government is working with in terms of the rollout plan. Do you believe that that target is going to be achievable?
They may achieve it, but I think it's undesirable to set such a tight target. I think it's also impractical. I think thousands and thousands of people have to get familiar with GST and switch over to a completely new regime. There will be mistakes, there will be missteps, and I think they need more time to adjust to the change. Secondly, I think it is absolutely necessary to give what I would call a trial period. People must go through a trial period when they get familiar with filing returns and compliances. The GSTN, the network, should be proved in trial. And I think therefore...
The trial period for the GSTN at least starts in May is what we're given to understand from the government.
No, but how many people will actually file real-time data on GSTN unless you select a very large sample of people and persuade them to go through the trial period? I don't know what kind of sample they've selected, how many people are obliging them. So I think October 1, the second half of the year, in my view, is the best time to launch GST officially and finally.
All right, time for a break.